The Haute route rarely needs an introduction. Those two words sending shivers up the most experienced cyclist's spine. Those events are nothing to be sneezed at, covering some of the hardest climbs over some of the longest roads you'll ever do in the world. Now, Zwift, over the next 3 days, are offering the virtual version of this. Now, coming off the back of Tour of Watopia, which was 5 stages, which was pretty, I guess you'd say, casually paced. You could do one event here and one event there, and the ride event and the race event, and there were make-up days in case you missed anything. For the virtual Haute route on Zwift this weekend, you have to do all 3 stages over 3 consecutive days. Each day has an 11-hour window with 5 events of the same stage, so you need to pick what suits, clip in, and get to that finish line. So I'm going to sign up today for this. I'm doing this video mainly as motivation for myself, because if I'm going to put the video out there, I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? So here's all the details about the Haute route event. You've just seen the video there at the start covering most of Watopia's known rides. So first of all, this is an official Zwift/Haute route event, so the official Haute route are behind this. Stage number 1, which is tomorrow night my time, 3 Sisters, 48.3 kilometers. Yeah, a walk in the park. Not so much with all the climbing. So it's a hilly KOM, original lap of Watopia, up the epic KOM with the radio tower, leading us into the finish line at 48 kilometers. That's not a bad start to the weekend. However, we have to jump on the bike again the next day, which takes us to the Tour of Fire and Ice, 25 Ks. That's it. Gets easier. Except we're going up Alpe d'Huez, which is at least an hour, give or take. Starting off in the volcano, making our way out through the dirt sections, and then up to the top of Alpe d'Huez. 25 Ks, look, don't be fooled by the distance of those. Again, this is pretty hard, but day 3 is where it's all at. It is 72.2 kilometers, encompassing both sides of the epic KOM. Only doing the radio tower once, thank God for that, because that is a tough climb, and most of the original hilly Watopia loops. That's a tough route, that one. Once you've passed the finish line and you have 72.2 kilometers on the clock, you're really not that far off the metric century. And it doesn't really matter what level ground you do that on. So you can go out and do it on desert flats. So that's my plan on Sunday. I'm going long. We're going to do the pretzel and extend that out to the 100K ride. That way I can tick the box of the metric century, which I already have. But if you don't have that badge, feel free to join me along for that. And also over on Strava, that will tick the box of the April Gran Fondo Challenge, which is now available for us to do indoors. Happy days. All right, I've got half a smile on my face. That's going to turn to a bit of a grimace when we sign up for these events. Okay, jumping over to the sign up to fully commit for my riding over the weekend here. Stage 1, you can see here in the Australian time zones, AEDT, we can go from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. the next day. So there's that 11-hour window for me to complete stage 1. Now I do appreciate this is not going to suit everyone. It doesn't really suit me starting these hard rides at 6 p.m. either, but let's just get it done. Haute route, let's get hard. We click here, we click on plus, and we are going. Done. So I'm signing up on the web for these ones. Next up, stage 2, Saturday, Alpe d'Huez. Oh, put the climbing wheels on. We'll go 6 p.m. for that as well. Signing up here on the web. Done deal. And finally, Sunday, 5 p.m. This is going to take me to probably 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll be looking at 8 to 8:30, 3 to 3.5 hours, I assume, for this. Maybe longer. I will be getting my drinks lined up, my nutrition. Maybe even need to live stream this one to keep my mind occupied with a few questions coming through on the channel. But 5 p.m. is the one I'm going to sign up for that, 72.2. And as I said, I'm going to extend that out to the 100K to, well, get the badge if anyone else wants to come along and hasn't got the metric century badge, but also tick off that Gran Fondo over on Strava once that's uploaded. So there we are, the Haute route. I'm signed up to all 3. Let us know if you're going to commit as well. But what's really interesting already, now I've jumped over here and had a look at the companion app just before. I will pull that up right here, and we can see at 6 p.m. tomorrow night, we have 2,400 riders, 2,400 riders. There's going to be a wheel for me to sit on. Yeah, the drafting still works on the climb, but getting out to the climb is going to be a little easier with 2,400 people already. We're still, what are we? We're still about 24 hours away from that starting. There's going to be a hell of a lot more people joining along for that. So they're the numbers. Let me scroll down and have a look at the next few here. The 8 p.m. ride, 2,100 riders. This is in Australian time zones again, check your local guides. 2,500 for the 12 a.m. one, That's just nuts. 27, I'm going to stop there, 2,700 riders. If anyone's doing those double up, you're just crazy. But those are the kind of numbers we're seeing on Zwift at the moment. It is absolutely insane. And yeah, that's the kind of motivation that I need right about now to keep getting on the bike, because the world's flipped turned upside down, and that is my escape. Maybe it's yours too. All right, we'll see you out there. Sign up and good luck. It's going to be fun.